yes. What's up, guys? Welcome to Asseylum Just Villamor show. And I'm really sorry for the late start because, I was there at the Waterson Hotel and the another one near where they kind of a few kilometers away from person, yeah. But anyways, yes, none of that is important right now. In the most particular thing, yes, I was in there. I was there, of course, like doing citizen journalism, spreading out truth, especially interviewing people. Then, what I can tell you, we have some more outrageous acts. Ticketed, like, the protesters there, like, some movement there, they got ticketed. But here's the another one. Like, there's no even transparency because, uh, the, like, when they went up tickets, like, to, I don't know, like, maybe they don't know the name, or I did hear the name, or something like that. Oh man, that's one of the things that we're gonna talk about today. Oh gee, absolutely crazy. Oh boy. But yeah, let's start the 5 minutes countdown. Let's begin it. The 5 minute countdown. But anyways, let me just finish this, guys. Oh man. Oops. Let me just finish this. Then we'll get started. Oh yes. This is word of game, alright? These stickers. So here's what I'm gonna do with this. So I'm gonna be putting out these stickers around the places to as part of raising awareness to the people. And you will see it, of course. And yes, once again, welcome to Asseylum Justin Villamor Show. And as you already know, I'm your host, Asseylum Justin Villamor. Yep. So, first of most, all that I want to talk about is the Radisson Hotel. Yes, the Radisson Hotel. Because like, this is the most surprising thing when I got there today. Uh, and the most particular thing is, and the most constantly thing, alright, is not constant thing that I most, what the surprise that I found so outrageous. You know, the most thing is protesters, like I said earlier, they got ticketed. Yeah, it is not the $880. No, it's not. It is not the $880 club. No, it's not the 880 club. No, 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 not that one. Not the green one, but the yellow one. The court song ones. So, that's the thing, right? With this, that's the most that I really find surprising the most. Like, it is a slap in the face. Like, it is a big slap in the face. I can tell you. And uh, and particularly not when I meant of slap in the face is uh in the most particularly thing. Alright. Let me tell you what I meant about slap in the face. So what happened today at the Radisson is a big slap in the face on our democracy. Alright. So, on the Charter rights. The bill and I don't have the copy of the Canadian Bill of Rights. I'm not talking about the Charter rights, not the Bill of Rights. There's a bill, Bill of Rights, yes, the before the Charter came before the Charter rights, and this is an assault to our freedoms, voice and freedoms. is a big slap in the face. Ah, oh man, what I can tell you right now is that, do you think I'm freaking kidding here? Of course not. I'm not even kidding here, bro. I wish I was. I wish I was kidding, but. And also, I wish that this is a laughing matter. I can tell you. Can tell you right now that I wish that this is, you know, a laughing matter. This is a joke, but oh man, can tell you, it is not a joke. Like it is not a laughing matter at all because this is the basic assault to the democracy. Like we live in a free country. Like where's the like where's the word in the anthem? Like where's the word say? Let me be clear about it. I'm gonna be more specified. Where's the like true Lord strong and free? Like true glorious and free? The true Lord strong and free? Like starting to question those words, like those words in the anthem, like starting to question it. Is it true? Is it true or not? Like, because I can tell you that things come. And I think the common thing, the common, they're all like doctor first do no harm. Like I think it's already gone. Also, I don't know. Can't be so sure about that. I can tell you. And uh, right now, I can tell you the most outrageous acts at all. But anyways, enough of that because uh, before we move to the next segment, we're gonna get advertisement and little commercial. J&W Foods, 2201 Wembley Road, Unit 1, Scarborough, Ontario. That's one stop after Shepherd and Brimley. Both 416-298-1350. So support J&W Foods. And I can tell you, in my perspective, you're gonna find the products that you want to buy. You're gonna find the products that you won't find in the supermarkets. Can tell you. So support J&W Foods. The 2201 Brimley Road, Unit 1. And uh, also yes, tell Bill that you get. Also, don't forget to mention me when you got in the crush when you see Bill. So once again, J&W Foods, 2201 Brimley Road, Unit 1, that's 416 298 1350. Support it. And the agent in my perspective, you're gonna find the products that you won't find in the supermarket. Uh, you're gonna find it there for sure. Uh, other kind of type of meats that you want find in the supermarket. I think such as lamb. Yeah, but how about see it for yourself? It is a great place to go to. And I can tell you, J&W Foods is a mass optional store, meaning they respect your exemption, unlike those uh, little bullies there, like those bully superstores, like Costco and some other supermarkets and corporations. But I can tell you, unlike those bullies, J&W Foods actually respect your choice, respect your rights, they respect your exemption, and they won't even ask for your, like, they won't even ask if you have a mask or if you have a mask or no. They won't. They're so like J&W's J&W Force is so friendly. It's a friendly environment. Such a friendly, yeah, it is a very, very friendly environment. So, once again, that's J&W Foods 2201 Wembley Road, Unit 1, 416-298-1350. Make sure to go there when you go out for grocery shopping, and support J&W Foods. Show your support, and can tell you it is a very friendly store, very super friendly, because they they will serve you if you have mask or no. If you don't have mask, they're gonna still serve you. Yeah, they won't ask if you have uh mask or no. They unlike those, unlike Costco or whatsoever. So once again, J&W Foods 2201 Wembley Road, Unit 1, Scarborough, Ontario, 416-298-1350. And be sure be sure to go to J&W Foods for grocery shopping, and also when you see Bill there, don't forget to mention me, because he might wonder if who who sent you there. Like, just just tell just tell Bill that you found it from me. That I told you that just tell Bill that I told you to go there for to buy products that you want, the products that you want to buy that you can find in supermarkets. So once again, JNW Falls 2201 Wembley Road, Unit 1. That's one stop after the Shepherd and Wembley, and She don't know how to get there, just map it out. And sure support. This is the most best weirdest place that I ever went to. But enough of that. And uh I'm gonna go for a little short right here. I need to hide I need to hydrate myself and do some stuff in my brain. So I'm gonna play you some very nice song. So I'm gonna be right back here and just enjoy the song.
President Trump and his lawyers seem to be cooking up a new slogan of their own. Let's go there. Our chief waiting for us. So, Jim, what's the latest?
Turned on my TV. What did I see? CNN lying again to me.
The Trump team were working with the Russians.
I went to my daddy to ask him why. Anger filled his eyes. He said, CNN sucks. They lied to me and they lied to you. CNN sucks. Fake news, it's just what they do. CNN sucks. Jim Acosta, you know it's true. CNN sucks. Come on, Jimmy. Say it again.
CNN sucks.
CNN sucks.
CNN sucks. Go home and fake news. Wolf, wolf, wolf.
Lion Wolf Blitzer and Lion John King.
We are the people.
Don Lemon, he laughs about everything.
And don't forget Donald Trump's racist.
Jeff Zeleny, he whines like a girl.
Trump team were working with the Russians.
Jake Tapper, you make me wanna hurl. Jeff Tucker, we are talking to you. Andy Cooper, you know it's true. Aaron Burnett, can you hear us yet? We'll give you a story that you'll never forget. There's a reason that your ratings are in the trash. Because your anchors and reporters are lying morons.
Obviously,
You wouldn't know truth if it slapped you in the face.
CNN sucks.
Even your founder, Ted Turner, thinks you're a disgrace.
CNN sucks.
They lie to me and they lie to you. Fake news, it's just what they do. Aaron Burnett, can you hear us yet?
CNN sucks.
We'll give you a story that you'll never forget.
CNN sucks.
One of the greatest songs that I ever heard of. And hold on, I'm gonna play you. Here's some little clip. Oh, see, what is it? This is so funny. You get a kind of. This is one of my best of one of my best sense of humor ever.
Watching CNN causes irreversible brain damage. Symptoms may include stinky feet.
Here in Paris, CNN sucks.
And blistering feet.
I'm out in the field and the evidence is plain. CNN, it sucks.
Bleeding feet.
Breaking news in Egypt, CNN sucks.
Measles and moles. Eczema, seborrhea, acid-smelling breath.
CNN sucks.
Tourette's.
Aliens have something they want to say.
Wow. Worse. Facial disfigurations. Holes in the heart. As I was saying. No. I suck.
Oh boy. Oh boy, like I can tell you this is the most best sense of humor ever. Ever. Stinky feet. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's too much. Like a lot of best sense of humor. And it's true enough. And what I can tell you is by watching CNN, you're gonna catch Trump derangement syndrome. If you watch too much CNN, too much fake news, guess what? You're gonna get the Trump derangement syndrome. It is a like interior. It is a one of the worst mental health disease. Like one of the most. It is one of the worst disease. Mental health. This like one of the worst mental health problem. Trump derangement syndrome. Like one of the worst thing ever. Symptoms may include populating propagandas, meltdowns, and delusional hallucination. I can tell you that, like, in my own perspective, that's one of the kind of symptoms of Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah, here it is, Trump derangement syndrome. And see, when you watch too much fake news, yeah, the Trump derangement syndrome. Let's see. The too much of yeah, too much MSM, too much fake news equals to Trump derangement syndrome. Oh boy, too much. And also, oopsie, not this, not Twitch. Let's go to YouTube because there's another clip that I wanna show you. Eh, If you tuned into this show yesterday, then uh, then you already heard about him talking about his coffee, coffee company and stuff. So basically, alright, like something happened to Rob Carbon yesterday, yep, to his wife. So Kevin J. Johnson is interviewing him today again. So doesn't matter. And also, yes, if you haven't seen Rob Carbon's the yeah, Rob Carbon's mag, well, see, where is it? Where is it? It's it's loading. Uh, where is it? Where is it? I think it's on Twitch. I think. I don't know. Trump derangement syndrome. I told you. When you watch too much fake news, guess what? You're gonna catch the Trump derangement. You're gonna have the Trump derangement syndrome. It is one of the worst mental health illness. Oh yes. Oopsie. Wrong channel. Sorry about that. I went to a wrong channel. Oopsie, not this one. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Even in his life, we don't have time. We don't have time for that. Oh yes. Hold on. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, man. Oh, Jesus. Nah. And by the way, yes. If you haven't seen the thing, alright, if you haven't seen about it, like my one-on-one interview with Mike Berry yesterday, it was so great. Yeah, we talk about this whole things, and it's of course, it, we talk about censorship, the big tech censorship. Yeah, he's on having countdown, but aren't he got the countdown? Yeah. Where is it?
College for not going for not going against a Hippocratic oath, which is do no harm.
Yep. Doctor first, do no harm. Where is it? Uh, Oh yes. Oh, here we go. Carbon.
It comes back that everything was okay. Other school
Short time. Did you want to?
board and say, "Oh my God, they're gonna file a human rights."
But before we get to carbon, just listen to what Chris has to say and what kind of word of encouragement he's giving out for you.
Afraid of me. If you remember back in 2000, while a select group got an investigator to track down every challenge them,
Principal will hide behind the school board and
track down each
it's.
and every single
I
time.
want to say it is very easy to challenge them because every parent that tries
Listen to what Chris has to say.
to challenge them, this is what the board, this is what the principal will tell them. The principal will hide behind the school board and say, "Oh, our school board policy is you need to give a doctor's note to wear a mask." It's completely illegal for them to say this, by the way, but that's what they're going to tell you. Then, when you try to call the school board, they're going to say, "Well, it's our policy that you have to wear a mask, so just ask your doctor for a doctor's note." Knowing full well that 99.99999% of the doctors have already been told not to give out notes for this particular purpose. Then you have a parent, because they're Canadian and they just do what they're told. They just go and ask their doctor for a note, and the doctor says no. And then they go, "Oh, well, the school says I need a note, and the doctor's not going to give me one. So I guess I'll just put the mask on my child and ruin their life." No, it's very simple. You go there, you talk to the principal, you say, "The law is very clear. It's the same for a store. They cannot ask you what your condition is. They cannot ask you for proof of your condition. They cannot ask you for a doctor's note. They cannot deny you service. They cannot isolate your child from activities with other kids. All they can do is honor your medical exemption. If they try to play hardball and say, 'Sorry, our policy is this,' you say, 'Well, the law supersedes your policy. Therefore, I'm going to file a human rights complaint against the school, but I'm going to name you, the principal, yes, you, the principal, personally in the human rights complaint.' And anybody working with children that gets a human rights complaint filed against them is screwed. Even if they go to court and it comes back that everything was okay, the fact that they had a complaint made against them is enough to tarnish their reputation for the rest of their life. And guess what's going to happen? When they say that to that principal's going to call their school board and say, "Oh my God, they're going to file a human rights complaint against me and say that I'm willfully violating the law and pretending that policy supersedes law." And you know what the school board's going to tell them? "Sorry, we can't help you."
Right.
So they're going to abandon them at that point, and the principal's going to have no choice but to think.
Guys, I gotta go because we got Rob going in. Rob's only got a very short time. Did you want to stay in the lobby here?
Oh yes, by the way, I can tell you right now, if you want to watch, if you want to tune in and watch my show, and you're having some problems understanding anything, you can just put a subtitle, a caption, yeah, CC, a caption, or should call them subtitles. You can kind of, uh, if you're having problem understanding what I'm putting out here and stuff, then I would totally encourage and recommend you to turn on the subtitle, the caption, yes, to understand it. But anyways, I'm gonna continue and just continue listen what Chris has to say to it. He's giving you, he's educating you, he's giving you a word of courage and inspiration. So listen to this. It is important. You hear what he has to say and you hear his message properly.
And come back
Get
on.
that on there. Why
All
isn't
right.
he? Why isn't he on here?
There we go. There we go. Let's turn this off.
And there's carbon. Now,
And 1 second there. There we go. Rob Carbone, everybody, leader of the Republican Party, who's also a good fan, a good friend, sorry, with Chris Sky. It's
Hey,
a
Dan.
pleasure to have you here, sir. Thank you so much for being here.
You know what, Kevin? Before we start this segment here, I know you're talking about your coffee, right? So, but your coffee would taste good in my mugs. Like definitely. Well, here we go. It's over here.
As you can, if you've been wondering who's the person being kicked there in the picture, yeah, as you can see there, the mug, and there's carbon and trumpet, and see that person. If you've been wondering, like, I know you've been wondering in your mind, like, who's the person in the big mug picture who's being kicked? Well, the answer, obviously, yeah, it is obviously the answer is Trudeau. It is Trudeau. Trudeau is the one being kicked there. See? See the mug picture there? The picture in the mug? There's Trudeau being kicked by Carbon and Trump. Yeah.
Now, who's being kicked in that mug picture there?
Trudeau, obviously.
That's true, clearly. I'm gonna send you a text.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, I see you.
See, it's Trudeau. Told ya. And also, here's another clip. Let's move forward. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Okay, people are asking me about the Doug Ford lawsuit, so let's.
Which lawsuit is that?
That's the one I.
Forward. How much is it? How much is it? Oh, so sorry about that. How much is it? How much is it? Oh boy. See? How to sue Doug Ford? Wanna sue Doug Ford? Here's the lawsuit template. Just fill it out and serve him. You all wanted to know how to fill out the lawsuit against Doug Ford? Well, here's a template that I promise you all. Here's the the PDF, the template. We'll see. No, no. Let's see about that. So here's the template. It's loading, guys. Here we go. How to sue Doug Ford. See, last name, your first name, yeah, middle name, alias, address you wish to use, yeah, city, town, province, phone number. See, how to sue Doug Ford. 6 that and hold on, yeah. That's his freaking house. See, how to sue Doug Ford. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I can tell you how much easy it is take to sue that clown. Well, if you're gonna serve him a lawsuit, if you serve that clown a lawsuit, then good luck because he might put the Toronto police there again to stop you from uh, serving the lawsuit. Good luck with it. And if you're following along, you will see if you're following along how to slow down forward. See, it is just simple, guys, and tell you the pretty much of it, like how to slow down forward. Just download the PDF or whatsoever, and uh, actually, uh, yes, they just download the PDF and read it for yourself. You know, if you want, like, no, sorry, like, if you want, uh, if you want, print it out. Yes, print it out. But sorry about that. Yeah, I'm getting mixed here. Sorry about that. Just kind of a twisting, but that's not something you need to worry about. It. Totally apologize for that. Anyways, see, fill it out. Like, see how to slow down forward. Well, good luck. I should say good luck because uh, you might never know because there might be a higher chance that he might send out the Toronto police to intimidate you and stop you from serving him a simple lawsuit. We know that it has been proven that he is afraid. Of course, he is afraid of it. He's afraid. And by the way, guys, today's theme, yeah, same as always, with is essential, no more lockdown. We are all essential. And hold on, guys. I got a new site, yep, new long sign. And let me just go ahead and show it to you guys. Oh, it is new one. This is totally brand new. It is nice, and I put it out there. But anyways, enough of it. Oh man, let's continue with this thing. It is so kind of simple. If that if that clown or aka that fatso, yep, if that clown aka that fatso will send out the Toronto police to uh, from to stop you from solving a simple lawsuit against her, and then uh about Riot, Riot another day, like serve him a lawsuit, because I get bankrupt, like currently bankrupt right now. Like I'm not earning anything. Like my talking about my share market are bankrupt. So if you want one of these buttons, please message me directly for these buttons. Yeah, this is yeah in-person pick up. There's also curbside pick up, delivery, yes, and in-person purchase. Like let's come to in-person purchase. Then please message me directly. Uh, tell me the location where we can meet up and actually conduct the transaction with it. And tell me how many you want. And I'll be right back, guys. Boom! Hey guys there. Sorry about that, yes. Oh boy. Hold on for a sec. Oh shoot. But anyways, this buttons, yep. one of them, just let me know. See, selling those bottles, and you think that those things gonna be for free? Nah, nah. You totally got it wrong, bro. You totally got it wrong. And speaking of the donations, yeah. Please go to gf.me/u/jgkyhk. I will appreciate it. Also, paper. Yep. Either gf.me/u/jgkyhk or paypal.com/paypalme/fukarebenton2. Please make a generous donations and I will totally appreciate it. Please do so. And what I can tell you right now is this is the simple instructions. Yeah, it is in this PDF. How to shoot that fatso. First, get that clown, aka the fatso, yes, that clown. Call him a clown for some reason. Yeah, see, this is what it looks like when it's empty. See? How to sue Doug Ford? Oh man, yeah. How to sue Doug Ford? Well. See this, just a simple thing, how to sue Doug Ford. How to sue Doug Ford. See? See that? Let me just read this for you. Definition of Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter in Canada and the United States are terrorist groups similar to Antifa, using all of the same tactics as Antifa but using propaganda to deflect attention away from their terror activities. We have recently witnessed Black Lives Matter working closely with Antifa to destroy cities in Democrat-run regions and states. Uh, hold on guys. So, their goals in Canada are to interfere with capitalism, spread misinformation about race-based crimes, to which there are very few in Canada to label anyone, yet which is there are very few in Canada to label everyone who refuses to donate to them as a white supremacist or an Islamophobe. Another of their goals, which is highly disturbing, is to convince young black men and women to abandon education, hard work, and their jobs to join their violent faction, whereby they will demand free money, free homes, free cars, and free food, and use violence and propaganda to acquire those goals. They spend a great deal of time lying to young black males, especially convincing them that the murder of white people, black Christians, and police officers is not just acceptable but their duty. See, two main spokespeople for the Canadian wing of Black Lives Matter are brother and sister team of Waleed Walaid Kogali and Yusra Kogali. Both of these people have made public declarations that white police officers are to be murdered. They are both highly racist and motivated by hate, and just like Antifa, they utilize the third world strategy of massive amounts of propaganda, slander and lies. They have convinced most of their members that they are victims of what they call systemic racism, a media invented term that has no legal meaning and is just used for ratings. They have convinced many black people to identify hardworking black families as traitors to their race. According to the brothers and sister team, black people should not have jobs, should not integrate into society, should not attend any Christian church or service, and should not live in a properly structured family union. An example of this is that if you are a black man married to a black woman living in a home with mortgage payments up to up to date, and he is raising his children together with his wife as a family, and he has his own car and a job, he is considered a traitor to the entire black race and is referred to as a coon by Black Lives Matter themselves. This group will then work diligently to have that entire family ostracized from society. This terror group has no interest in bettering the lives of anyone, especially black people. They're only interested in creating racial tensions and racial divide in what was the greatest country in the world. Toronto City Council officially approved awarding Black Lives Matter Toronto with the 2016 William P. Hubbard Award for Race Relations as numerous members of Toronto's son, yep, numerous members of Toronto City Council fully supports racism and terror. The Dongford government is well aware of this terrorist group's agenda and illegal actions in Ontario. He also was well aware of which government groups are funding and assisting these groups spread its message of racial divide, racism, and hatred. Yet, He has nothing done. He has done nothing wrong to stop it. See? The egregious one. And I just did my, yeah. But anyways, never mind that. See? That's how crazy they are. That's how crazy they are, bro. Oh, gee. No, Niven. You're just gonna drive me nuts. Can tell you. You're just gonna drive me nuts, bro. Like, don't even, oh shit, like, if you mention about the things about what happened today, all of that stuff, like, you're just gonna drive me nuts because, if you're just gonna look for the video, please wait. I know you guys wanna see the videos, yeah, but I still have to edit them. Yeah, edit them and the songs. Yeah, I'm gonna edit them first, then I'm gonna be uploading them to YouTube. Then you're gonna see it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Then you can see for yourself. And by the way, I'm gonna premiering it again. Oh yes, if you've been wondering if I saw Menzo today, oh yes, not only him, but also Lincoln J. I saw him too with Mocha, but yes, and kind of nice to see Lincoln J again. And by the way, guys, Uchi, wait, there's one thing, right? If Menzel was trying to ask that kind of thing, but told him that the response will be dead silent, they're not gonna answer. And he said, I know. And he replied back to me saying, I know. Like he already knows the response. See, like dead silent. Like, uh, oh shit. Like, last Saturday, yes, we're going about the 20th. I tried asking them questions. I asked them questions, but guess what? Guess what I get? Dead silent, like no response. They didn't respond to my question. I didn't even answer my question at all. Like, dead silent, 100%. Like, oh my goodness. Ah, nah, no. I won't even dare about it. Sorry about that. Yes, see, how to slow down for the best rep needs, of course. Like that's the thing, alright. Like he keeps like ever since this stay at home order, like I'm not getting any orders right now. Nah, you need also prove it now. Oh man. Then I just enough goodness. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yes. Finally. So, like I said, if you want one of these bottles, just mail me, message me directly. Yeah, send an email to me about how many bottles you want and said, and I promise you, you're gonna get it. And also, yes, if you're gonna message me directly or email me, uh, please uh, be make sure to include how you wanna pay, yeah, and how you wanna conduct the transaction, yeah, how you wanna do the transaction, and all of that stuff, please, 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 please. Oh yes. Oh, see, let me just do this. Anyways, yeah. So there you have it. I said, sew down forward. How to sew down forward? Oh yes. How to sew down forward? This is the most outrageous act of it. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, of course. Well, I can't blame you if you don't have time to drink it, but yeah. Oh boy. Yes, 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 of course. Let's go to Rebel. Oopsie. Yeah, Rebel. Rebel, yes. Don't worry about the reviews. We'll get to there. And, I know.
No, absolutely no.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Let's do Wanted you. Hold on. Uh, Gee.
Ottawa in this province and not in the home of the legislature here at Queen's Park. And why is it, again, I still don't have an answer, and I'm going to seek to get this question answered today, that these very same officers threatening us with arrest and hauling away elderly women, for God's sakes, not only
Yeah.
turned a blind eye to Black Lives Matter protesters, but even bent the knee, including the former chief of police. Same place, same time, same virus. What's the difference?
I know.
I'm going to hopefully try to get an answer to that question.
Today is the day that we open our eyes to my revolution.
I know, right? That was the thing about it. You-
So I'll start again, if you allow me. I'm just wondering why it is that people can protest on Parliament Hill as they did last Sunday and not get arrested. And you guys,
You can refer to our corporate communications, okay?
yeah, you know, they're not here and you are.
No, I'm not going to comment.
You're not going to comment.
No, I'm not going.
You don't have a mind, you don't have an opinion.
Sir, corporate communications, okay?
Yeah.
40 college.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in that. Corporate communications isn't hauling away people into paddy wagons, okay? Okay.
Answered by corporate communication. People just go.
Say corporate communication.
Placard or a
I
listen, you're the muscle here. You're about to look for anyone with a placard or a megaphone and violate their charter rights. Why is that? Why in Toronto are these people arrested and in Ottawa all 4 police services there had no problem?
As we have mentioned, sir, you can find all your answers.
We'll be interviewing
Okay.
well, there you go. I may as well be interviewing a Coca-Cola vending machine in Toronto.
Coca-Cola vending machine, oh boy. They're the best man, so like you got the best sense of humor.
No worries. I'll try some more. Maybe there is somebody that has the spine to answer these questions. Hi, officer. I'm just trying to get an answer to the question that why are you arresting people here in Toronto when last Sunday, Valentine's Day, hundreds of protesters gathered in the same province, nobody was arrested?
Sir, with all due respect, you've gotten information from the officers that were here and you already spoke to them. to go to corporate communications. They will speak to you, they will advise you, and you can have a dialogue with them in regards to some of the concerns that you have.
Okay. Well, corporate communications and chief,
If you have that conversation with them. You coming over here is you're going to have the same results from every officer here, and that is that we're going to be ensuring that everyone is going to be safe here and make sure that at that point there's going to be no groups of 5 gathering, and we're doing.
See, like they're taking their order takers.
5 times 10 gathering in those vehicles. Why not do a mass arrest there, officer?
I appreciate your question, but again, I'm going to refer you to 40 College Street, and you can smile all you want, and I appreciate that. I understand you have concerns and you want to debate this and you want to have a conversation, but we do have officers ready to have a conversation with you at 40 College Street.
You know, officer, we do tend to back the blue. I have to say, your behavior recently is making it increasingly hard for us to do so. I don't think you and all these officers, I don't think you ever signed up for this, to stomp on the charter rights of Canadians. I want to get an idea, who's pulling the strings? Is it Mayor Tory?
I think so.
Is it Premier Ford? Who is telling?
Maybe. Who knows, right? That's why I have no idea at all. Yes, of course. So here's the thing, alright? I'm gonna ask them again, of course. Yeah. Who's really pulling the strings? Who knows?
You to act like this? Who is telling you to disobey your oath?
Who knows?
Sir, again, I'm going to refer you to corporate communication. And a very
See that?
Months. And if they actually do visit them, and I have, and if they ask the funeral home directors how was business last year, they're going to say business was exactly the same as the year before, except we had a lot more.
2.5%. It is a 4-fold increase. So I think you're right. When we look at all these other factors, unemployment, business.
To have some guts and do something about this.
Are you going to leave, sir?
Yeah, I'll leave eventually. Sorry, what's going on, David?
Just here to cover this, sir. Was the officer saying that you have to leave the Queen's Park here? I mean, it's kind of ironic. We're literally in the shadow of the cenotaph that commemorate the brave soldiers who gave their lives defending our freedoms. How free do you feel right now, sir?
Not very free at all, actually. I mean, especially when officers are going against their
Sure.
federal regulations through the Bill of Rights, right? Regulated through the Bill of Rights. And now they're taking our rights. And there has been absolutely no justification, and there has been no federal act of parliament to justify what these police are doing. None.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at that, look at that. As you can see, there's a police walkie-talkie inaudible. Remove the identifiable leader and arrest anyone with a megaphone or a sign. Oh gee, oh my goodness. Shame on you, Toronto Police. Shame on you. Shame. Don't you have shame? Are you feeling ashamed of yourselves? Eh? I know some. I know you guys didn't sign up to this, but all you need to do is say no. Say no to this. Like, gee, all you have to guys to say is to say no. See, the most outrageous thing.
And I'm free. I'm son of God, and I'm free.
I understand that, sir. Okay, and I appreciate that. But I'm going to ask for something with your identification on it at the end of the day.
I am son of God.
Okay, sir.
That identification, who you asking me before I gave up. I gave up.
You will be arrested if you refuse to identify.
See, and you're violating my rights to be free,
Okay, I
to
understand.
walk here, to stand on the land of God.
Okay, I understand, sir. Would you mind-
Father, forgive them for what they do not know what they're doing.
If you
Yeah.
just move over to one side, obviously, well, not in the group. You can stand over there at that point. Just not in the group right now with everyone else.
You're forcing me.
I'm asking you.
Well, you're not asking me because you're forced.
Okay, sir. At this point right now, I'm going to ask you one more time for a name, or are you going to disperse at that point?
I'm son of God.
Okay, sir. No identification, so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, going to have to arrest you for
Sir, you're under
obstructing.
arrest.
See?
Put your hands behind your back, okay?
See,
You
and
are
that's
under arrest for obstructing.
Why is he being arrested?
my friends. Don't be afraid.
Officer, what is the charge that you're arresting him for?
They can
He'll advise
do
you when
nothing
he's
to
released
you.
at that point.
Don't be afraid.
I can't
Don't
speak
have
on his
fear.
private, in regards to his private matters.
But it just seemed to me a citizen standing by himself in the shadow of the cenotaph.
Sir, if you want to ask about his issues, you can talk to him after this, or you can talk about the arrest with him after he's released, okay? Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate your time.
You're violent. Or anyone.
See, that's the very first arrest of it. And
Gentlemen, in this paddy wagon.
CS, that's the mounted unit. Oh Jesus. They even deployed the mounted unit. This is the most very outrageous act of it. Hold on. We're gonna move to the sixth segment. Hold on. Hold on.
The guys that went to
Dead silent,
as
of
they
course.
said down at Wood legally opened a barbecue joint. Well, folks, the protesters have moved north of Queen's Park to 1 Bedford. This is the luxury condo where John Tory lives. Well, we think he's living there. He might be at his luxury Keswick cottage, or he might be at his $10 million mansion in Florida. It's like a game of Where's Waldo. You'll never see the mayor address these people, of course. He's tucked away up in the penthouse, presumably. But interestingly, we just heard a broadcast of Kellyanne Wolf, and she's not here, but she seems to be sending in her words via Bluetooth. Now the police are descending. Oh, there she is, actually. I think that's Kellyanne. Is that Kellyanne? No. False alarm. Folks, this young man is the second arrest that we've witnessed today.
Wow.
Outside of 1 Bedford, John Tory's luxury condominium building. Again, I don't know what he did aside from waving the provincial flag of Newfoundland. Maybe that's a crime in Toronto or in Ontario these days, who knows?
Right, for sure.
And
Yeah,
he has a little megahorn, so I think my hypothesis is coming true. You are criminalized if you are a big mouth in Toronto these days. If you're waving a flag or displaying a sign or amplifying your voice, that is almost a certain bet you're going to be arrested. Arrested for what? That's the question, and I can hardly wait till some of these cases get to court. When they said, here's the ticket, what is the reason you're getting a ticket? You are part of a group.
We're running a red light.
Running a red light?
Running across the red light. Red light, yeah.
Jaywalking?
Jaywalking, yes, absolutely, yeah. I know it's not jaywalking. No, definitely not.
Wow.
Stop, please. Stop.
What the?
A picture. I live here. I have an interest to take a photo like I live here. I have an interest to take a photo. So, isn't he supposed to be there, like just looking out to make sure nobody? Hey, but that's public safety as well when you're driving on your cell phone. Distracted driving. I just took a photo. I live here. But you can't be on your phone while you're operating a motor vehicle. I know, but like like it's a crime scene going on. Sir, explain to me. He's being overzealous. He's supposed to just standing, doing what the duty is today, not this. Okay, sir. I'm gonna met John Tory lives there. I'm gonna make sure you know what? I'm gonna get his information. On the ticket because he's being overzealous, and that's not his duty right now.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to tell us what happened to you here?
I took a photo of these guys standing here. This one runs across the street like it's a crime scene. The one in Takano, I'm getting a ticket for taking a photo of my house.
Wow. And you know, it's kind of funny because just a few days ago, Councillor Paula Fletcher was doing a Zoom meeting while driving, and she only got, I guess, verbally chastised.
You're driving and you're voting on your phone.
You can't vote while you're driving a motor vehicle. I'm not holding the phone. You're looking at me.
But you actually got a ticket.
Oh, you should go talk. You know what? You should be talking to him. That one right there.
They don't talk to us, unfortunately. We have a program called Fight the Fines. If you want to, we can take on your case. We can put you in touch with a top-notch criminal lawyer. We will crowdfund your legal fees. What do you think about that?
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, then. Fantastic.
Let me just think about it here a little bit. And I don't know too much about the system around here in Toronto, Ontario, sadly. If there's anything that one of your colleagues can speak with me about, you can keep me in touch too.
Please go to our website, fightthefines.com, fill it out, and we are happy to represent you. That was no crime you committed. And folks, we are taking on hundreds of cases. We are doing the work of the Canadian Civil Liberties Association. All they're concerned about is getting offenders, including violent and sexual offenders, out of prison. So I guess they can make room for otherwise honest citizens like Andrew here to go into prison. If you would like to help us with our legal fees, please make a donation by going to fightthefines.com.
See? Sorry that it kind of took little bit longer, but yeah, I don't know, overzealous, I don't know how to prescribe this. Oh, gee, my, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But, we have the, I think salty story about this kind of thing, yeah, about the counter-mention at some point, yeah. I already move on to the next segment. Next segment, yeah. And by the way, no monologue today. Oh man. Even though it's totally unscripted, but it'll take me some little, I need little bit time to think, to think about my monologue. Like, basically, here's the thing, right? So I'm gonna need some little bit of time to, uh, basically, yes. Oh yes. Like to basically finish up my monologue. So, I need to think of, like, I need to put the words together, and also yes, the words. I tell you. How much this insanity costs. Anyways, uh, what should I say? Yeah, see you then. That will be on the next segment. very much so there. So, as you can kind of see that he's having another vision tomorrow, and but here's what I can tell you right now about Sony. He's the most, I think he's one of the best one of the greatest commentator, yeah. But I'm trying my best to be, trying my best here as a commentator, and also, not only that, also, oh man, oh gee, oh by, yeah, yeah, oh by, So, and yeah, we're done with Sony now, so we're moving on to the final two segments, yeah. So, here's some bad news, another bad news today. Well. You know, Mary, yep, I interviewed him yesterday, and guess what? He got ticketed. Oh, what? Oh, this thing turning left. Like, hold on. No, they just making excuses, that's for sure. Just intimidation. Oh, boy. What another thing. And here's another thing, guys. Uh, the most outrageous, uh, like like, kind of illegal. There's a lot of things that John Toy doesn't and seems to be illegal now in his hometown. Yeah, so I'm gonna be putting on the last segment. So CNN, of course, they're full of liars. We know that. They lie, of course. They're freaking liars. We know that they're freaking liars. We know that. We absolutely know that they're freaking liars. Uh, some kind of propaganda full of Trump derangement syndrome. Oh yes. Lying Blitzer, like Jim King, don't never realize about everything. This is true. True enough that like, they're full of liars. Uh, they lie every second, they lie every minute, every hour, every day. They lie every day. And pinocol or whatsoever. Uh, like whenever CNN lies and other fake news lies, so their nose are getting longer when they lie. Oh man. Like hey, here is the thing, guys. Uh, if you don't even watch fake news at all, or watch CNN and other stuff, go to alternative one. And here's what I can promise you. As a commentator and a citizen journalist, I will remain independent and will bring out you the truth that the government and the media hiding from you. Not only that, uh, not only that, also, uh, another thing, here is another thing. So once you got upload That's the video got uploaded and edited. You're gonna see it. And oh yes. Well, bunch of liars and CNN of course. And even kind of Ted Turner, their founder, thinks that they're disgrace. Fake news sucks of course. So don't even watch it. Really. It is too much, but anyways, for the Talibo, please, I need the generous donation to keep me going. Go to gf.me/u/agkyhk. Yep. Oh yes. I'm gonna be typing out here. Oopsie. My apologies. My totally apology. My totally apologies for that. Hold on. Oopsie. There we go. So that's the same thing that I'm gonna do here. And how about this? Check restream. Yeah, let's check it. Hold on. Let's check it. Yeah. Hold on. Not this one. Ah, oh man. Ah. So yes. Anyways. I'm gonna be putting out. I'm gonna be typing it out for you. So gf.me/u/ag. Yeah. Hold on. And I'm gonna be putting up this also on Twitch in order for you guys to see it. Hold on. Hold on. Don't be patient. Let's see. Please make a dinner. I need your generous donations to keep me going. Please do so. gf.me/user/jgkyhk paypal.com/paypalme/requirement2. Also, you can make donations by purchasing yet by buying these buttons yet to keep me going also. So I'm gonna be relying on you, on your generous donations and support. So please do so. And relying on it, I'm counting on you to keep me going. Please do so. And thank you so much for it. So yes, that's it for today. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And actually, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today on my show. So totally appreciate it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Bye bye.